Welcome everybody. Neon EUC, 18 people watching and only 3 likes. Come on guys, like the video. I accept that advice that Neon's given you there. Let me just put the old heater on. It's a little bit chilly in here today. A little bit chilly. I thought my seat would have been pre-warmed with some hand warmers. But it wasn't. It wasn't. So I'm sitting on a cold seat. Brand new Magic Mouse 2. Because I gave mine away to Sally at Escape along with my MacBook and had to get another MacBook. But I suppose the advantage is it gave me the opportunity to get an M1 MacBook and see how that performs. Can't really tell the difference. Mind you, I don't use it that often, so I use it for live shows and use it when I'm back at the home office like I was doing earlier on in a meeting. So, yeah. Where are we? Let's have a look. We've got Craig on. Welcome, Craig. Good afternoon. Hi, Ian. Hi, team. And Mario. Hi, team and Mario. So Mario's like a subset of the team. I call it Care in the Community. Hello, Neon says, riding an 18XL. Did anyone see the start of Dragon's Den? Yes, we did. We might have a little bit of a... Have we got anything on that or not, Mario? It's on Electric People, is it? That's where you've put it? Yeah. But
yeah, no. Yeah. It's not in the episodes yet.
It's not in the episodes. Haven't been. They haven't actually publicised it yet, but they've shown like a little snippet. So we got a screenshot of that. Mario posted it up on electricpeople.org. Go and check it out if you haven't already.
Neon posted it.
Neon posted it up on electricpeople.org. Go and check it out, or if you haven't already. Thanks, Neon, for posting that. Not Mario. Neon, Mario, same sort of.
You see the comments, right?
Do I see the comments? Yeah.
Because I don't.
You don't see the comments.
With the HDMI, I just see the background on the MacBook instead of the what's on screen.
That's interesting. Something's gone wrong there then. Mario's fired yet again. Or, because we've progressed, we seem to be progressing now. It's gone from Mario getting told, well, Mario laughed at, Mario docked pay, Mario fired, Mario murdered, and then now we murder his dead body now. That's where we're at. That's all we're going to do. It's the only option we've got left. Oh, Neon EUC, thank you very much. Has donated to the cause. Okay, we got Marty, Michigan rider for 3 years, 800 miles on KS14, 900 on a KS S18, and 600 on an M103. That's quite a lot on an M103. I would agree. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I might have been running late, possibly, just slightly. What I was actually waiting to do is log into the business banking account to grab international transfer details to give them to a customer, and I can hear myself in headphones, to give them to a customer because you want to make an international transfer. But with Lloyds, you can't actually log in to a business bank account without a stupid card reader, which is like 1980s, and it's about this big. And guess what? The keys that lock my drawer were in my car. Maybe he's viewing EVX's videos on the V12. Has he done more videos? Share the link if not. Mario's sneaking up, trying to be really sneaky there. Can you see him in shot? No, you can't see him, you see. Very clever, isn't he? You can't actually see him. He's turned the volume down on the headphones so I can... Come on, I can save you. Oh. Got it. Ian Williams has a lot of wheels. Can still hear myself. I'll wear them. And wear them. I'll wear them. See the problem? See the problem I got? It's like having someone taking the mick out of you, sat by the side of you. Every time you say something, they repeat it. It's like, try and block them out. Quite difficult. The other ones have got a dial on them, Mario, where you can just scroll it down to mute. Do you know where the other ones are? Perhaps, rather than the £2 headphones we've got, and I've had these probably sat in a drawer for 15 years, 20 years, and the ones that are those ones that are falling apart, do you think I should spend £5 on getting some proper headphones, like from Amazon, and get them tomorrow for next week? Should I do that? I don't know why that's phone's ringing now. You all right? Hello. All right, yeah. Just in a live show at the moment. I'm very handsome. Oh.
We love you quite a lot, yeah. Just about that much. Ask them where your unicorn is.
Where's...
My unicorn.
She says, bring back my unicorn. It is there. Can't see that, can you? No, that way around. There we
I
go.
love you this much.
Oh, my daughter, my own daughter says she loves me this much. Anyway, I've got to go because I'm in the middle of a live feed.
I love you this much.
Oh, you love me that much? Brilliant. So it's about 3 times, 4 times the amount. Right, brilliant. All right then, got to go. Busy. Bye. That's them gone. Right. Hi folks, KS16S, 2 years, 2,100 kilometers, 1 cutout, broken elbow. That is quite a result of a cutout. But you've done 2 years of riding and only had that injury, which is quite good. So I haven't broken anything yet. So that's pretty good. I'm happy with that, not breaking anything. He released 3 videos this morning. Well, Paul, I can guarantee you one thing, Mario will be on that. He will have scooped up those videos, built them into a nice news article, and we'll be building on top of that and then talking more about it. I'm now going to look at Mario. What's that?
Next week.
He says Mario's just gone next week. Definitely plan that for next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so once Mario finds those videos, we might talk about it next week. Can you see the background? Can you only see the background now, so you can't see this?
No.
Is it because we're on Chrome, I wonder? Rather than Safari. So you can't screen share.
This is what I see.
Yeah, I wonder what happens if I... Oh, I see. Hold on, just keep that screen there for me. Can you see it now? No, you can't, can you?
If you leave full screen and just bring them back to the...
That's what I've done, yeah. So that one now is... Ah! Okay. It's just technical things. We're just sorting them out. I think that's extended screen, isn't it? With the HDMI adapter in.
Oh.
I think so. I think that's all it's done. Let's say exit full screen. And then bring it to the right. Tile window to right of screen. Ah, it says move to Broadcom 2.0. Is this a Broadcom thing? Is it there?
Yeah, yes.
Hey, now we're getting somewhere. Move to Broadcom 2.0. Disadvantage of that, I can't see them now. They're gone. So I chanced into that thing. I can't see any of the comments or anything now. They've gone. Both the things are gone. And I can't. No, I can't say. Can I? What is it? 3 fingers. No desktop. Desktop 1. No available windows, and there's no desktop 2. Can I use the mouse on your screen? This is brilliant. It's delayed. Right, bring the iPad here. We're in a right mess now. I've sent them to Broadcom, which is this splitter. This is a new splitter. So last week you might have seen we had the Toshiba, which makes me look like a midget because the Toshiba is like that. So we thought, well, we'll get the HDMI splitter because the other one went to escape. And now I'm trying to use, but there's a massive delay on this screen. So I have to gently, I'm missing all the comments and everything. So I'm going to gently try and work out how I can get this. And it's so small on this iPad that I can barely see it. Oh, something's happened there. Okay, something's gone very wrong there. Now, I'm going to unplug the HDMI. And that's going to kill that. No video source available. I've got the screen back, which is good. What I seem to have lost is... Mario, where was the comments? YouTube comments? Were they on Chrome? No, I got the comments back. I've got it all back. Don't you worry. Even though this is really scatty. Tile to the left of screen. We are going to have this resolved. You wait. You wait and see. Sweet. Okay, right. That's now back. I've got the comments back, so that's one good thing. Let's now plug this in and then cry because everything goes wrong again. What have you got? Desktop background again?
No, nothing.
Nothing. Brilliant. Okay, is 16X waterproof? Don't know. It is to a degree. Nothing's waterproof. Like, no wheels are waterproof. But is it rain resistant? Well, resistant. I've never had an issue with the 16X, and I've ridden it in all conditions, and we had one for about 2 years with no problem. So yeah, it was fine. Oh wow, that's gone super funky. Show the people how badly wrong that's going.
One second.
Ian hasn't broken any bones yet, but he's knackered his back instead. Exactly. I can't walk properly, run properly, or do anything. Apart from that, definitely no repercussions for riding an electric unicycle. Nick H says, very underwhelmed of the V12 through EVX videos. Oh, I wonder why. Tell us more, Nick. Tell us your thoughts on that. Stefan, didn't know what the beeping means. Use it as a bell to warn people on my way. Ah, yeah, that could have been a slight problem. Hi, Ian. Thank you for keeping the EUCs. Oh, no, it looks all right on there.
No, it's fine. But
No, it's fine.
But I still don't.
That's the background that you're seeing now is the background that we're seeing, where you should see electricpeople.org and the YouTube comments. But I'm guessing there's something slightly different with this. Don't know what, but interesting. It's the way it's projecting, isn't it?
Can you not change it?
No, I'm sort of hovering over it, but it's not giving me any indication of what all these icons mean. So if I click this, show keyboard viewer, and this is a new Mac, of course, which is partly to do with it. So we've never, have we ever done this, Mario, on this Mac? I don't think we have. Yes, he says we have. But anyway, let's have a little look. Go back to the questions. Hi, everyone. Rob's in the house. Welcome, Rob. Farnborough, UK, InMotion V8 and Gotway Nikola Plus 100 volt, approx 2,500 miles. And to think you boys are into professional video production. Absolutely. We are the cream of the crop. And we rise to the top. And then there's some other words after that. Just been watching the VTOL videos from EVX. Think I'll stick with my Nikola Plus. Oh, wow. This is interesting. That's 2 people who have watched those 2 videos. Or videos. And are saying that they're not that keen on it. I want to know more. Please give your feedback in the comments below for those that have watched the video on the V12. I want to know your opinion on it. Because that would be interesting. I thought that you guys would be screaming for it. GG Next says, very much like the V12. I want to know what's in the latest released videos. It makes you think, no, you're right. What is it? Let me know, because I want to talk about that. Let's have another look. Let's take, let's see if I can actually get into the Facebook side of this, because there could be someone on Facebook. Who's on Facebook nowadays? Is everyone leaving Facebook? It's unlikely, isn't it? Leon says, I'm too scared of Gotway. Well, don't be too scared of Gotway, because we rode 1,000 miles on Gotway machines. Oh, look at that. And talk about Ruby saying she loves me this much, my daughter. She's actually got a cup that says, I love you from Ruby. So evidently that's not true. Slight technicality, it's not my cup. I took it from home because I wanted a cup to drink tea from, because the rest were dirty. And couldn't be able to wash up. But nonetheless, I've got a cup that says it on it, and then in my mind, I can just apply that to me, can I? Surely. Seems fair. Okay, Rob is saying that he can only compare it to, obviously, what he's got already, which is the Nikola Plus. Is only a few miles per hour difference in top speed. Tilt back coming in a little too early. Still not keen on the overall design yet. So, yeah. Mario, got a question for you. Yeah, no one's commented on the one on Facebook. Oh, volume's up. Someone wants to know, how much weight has Mario put on this week?
-1.
Can't tell him the answer. That's for the vlog. That's to make, because people are all waiting. People watch the vlog to see Mario, how much he's put on.
Do they?
Today?
Do they?
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they? Do they? I don't know. He's lost. Did you say a pound?
A kilogram.
He's lost a kilogram.
Yeah.
This is all made up. This isn't it? All the numbers just made up. He's lost a kilogram in a few days. Yeah. He's lost a kilogram.
Well,
what is really annoying is having Mario strip off all his clothes and stand on the scales in the middle of the office. That's just, it's too much, especially on a Monday morning, which is when weigh-in is. It's just like, oh, really? Do we have to do this? And then Mike comes in. Oh, take my clothes off. Don't look. But congratulations, Mario, on your 1 kilogram. Optimus Prime says 1 kilogram is good. How much did I lose, Mario? More than 1 kilogram. You can hear me, Mario, as well. It's a brilliant thing. 1.6 kilograms I lost. Food intake. Sugar intake, gone down like whoosh. Basically nothing. No sugar, nothing at all. Lost 1.6 kilograms so far, on top of the previous loss, which was minimal after doing loads of exercise. I like the V12, looks well made. BMS is important. And those who don't know, battery management system is BMS. Marty says, I knew Mario wouldn't let me down. Marty is in full confidence of Mario losing weight each week. He has been absolutely hammered as well, haven't you, Mario, in the office for increasing in weight and not reducing? Because the whole point was we're just supporting Mario. Like, we're joining in his journey. He's leading the way in weight loss. And then a little bit disappointing when you come in and it's increased.
Can I please have the adapter?
Can you please have the adapter?
Yes.
You may. To keep forever or just to test things out?
I wanted to try something.
He's going to try something.
It bothers me that getting in the comments.
It's really narking Mario that it's not getting the comments up on the screen.
Thank you.
And yeah, there we go. New mouse is working well though. Where are we? It was enough. Nobody needs that kind of speed, especially on a 16-inch wheel, says Dave Wood, 1982. Speed is enough, I meant. This week's vlog was about 30 minutes too short. It was a lot shorter. So loads of things I've been doing, just can't film. It's like, we put that in the description actually, if you look at the description of that. So some weeks, you know, there's private conversations and phone calls and meetings and things you just cannot put in. And there's just no point even mentioning them because you can't tell you anything about them, apart from say, I was in a meeting. Douglas is on Facebook. Just popped in to say I'm still rocking the Z10, but shh. He hasn't said this, but shush, because I happen to know. Don't tell the other half that this thing exists. Mind you, by now, I would imagine, because it's been about 2 years since he got the Z10, because he bought the Z10 without telling anyone, you see, and just sort of slowly merged it into his wheel collection. Sort of took one wheel out of the room and then just left it there. Sort of half covered over some clothes, I imagine, just to sort of introduce it slowly, this new purchase of the Z10. And then little by little, just pull the cover back a bit, and then subconsciously, with everyone in the household, etc., it just slowly becomes, that is the wheel that you own. And the other one's just quick, hide it in the garage somewhere. So that's how you bring a new wheel into the house. Or you start up an electric unicycle company and just have all the latest models. Has the veteran Sherman ever burned? Well, it was burned, Philippe, on Marty's mountain hill test, goat test. So there's that. But for us, we were just talking about this the other day. We've got components in, so we've got control board in, only one for the Sherman. And there's a reason we've only got one control board in, it's because they never fail. As in, I say never, but obviously they're going to fail at some point because it's an electronic component. But on the whole, just don't get any requests for Sherman parts. We sell them, sell the Shermans, they go out and they're so robust. Unless you crash them, but even then we've got every single replacement part if you crash it. And we sell very few replacement parts of the veteran Sherman, which is interesting, I think. So yeah, from that point of view, we, in our experience, have not had any issues. We had one veteran Sherman that would it not calibrate or something weird? There was something weird about it. We just swapped out the control board. Something was funny about it. I can't remember if you couldn't put it in transport mode. There was just something really odd. They were like, okay, I'm just swapped out the board. Because that's what he said, I'll just swap the board out. So we did. It's just a lot easier than trying to find out which exact component on there. Do you know anything about 9-bot? Z10 was great. Are they all out of the game? Well, they've got rid of their Segway, the traditional Segway. They sort of canned that, haven't they? I don't think they're going to... Yeah. Do much else. I can't imagine it, but you never know. They might do. A lot of effort went into the design of that Z10. I mean, if you ever take one apart and look at it, it just looks pretty sweet the way it's put together and well thought out. So, yeah. I had new sides off you too. My Sherman as spares. You did, Ivan. Yep, you did. I thought we'd sell loads of those sides. Once to get the hydro dipping company up and running at some point, when we've got time and space. Then things like that, we were to sell panels and things, all dipped, ready to go. Hello Kitty, there'd just be one design, Hello Kitty design, because who does not look macho with Hello Kitty wheels? The out-of-date MREs from the shop should still be good to eat. Maybe Mario should be used as a guinea pig as part of his latest punishment. Possibly. The concern we had with those, because they were so out of date, that food that we found under a cupboard somewhere, 2014 seemed to be pushing it a little bit. So some muesli from 2014, you half think, there could be a possibility that you get poisoned. I think that's part of the problem. And then if you get poisoned and die, which I suppose is unlikely, but you might get very ill, probably isn't worth the risk just for a laugh. So we kind of decided not to do that, and I threw them all in the bin. Marty Eakin, they just keep rehashing the 9-bot Mini, new scooters and electric dirt bike as far as I know. And that's right, even that electric dirt bike isn't their dirt bike, is it? It's just that they got part interest in it. So I think InMotion should include the suspension in V12, which is supposed to be a newer model to the V11. We wanted even better suspension system, a wheel with lesson learned version suspension wheel. Kind of, I see where they're going, and suspension adds a complication to a wheel that it's a lot of work to try and get just that little bit of comfort coming in on your ride. And suspension isn't the be all and end all. I don't see suspension as progression. I see it as a branch off from the electric unicycle, as in both electric unicycles, but a different branch. So you get full suspension mountain bikes, and then you get hardtails. They both sell alongside each other. It's not like suspension solved a load of problems. And then that's the only way to go. Whereas bigger batteries, excellent. Bigger and more MOSFETs, excellent. Bigger motor cables, excellent. That's all progression. And you'd never want to go back. But there's a place for both suspension wheels and just non-suspension wheels. So hardtails, I call them. But yeah. Hello, Jose, who says, hello, Ian. Is the price of V12 already known? Not to my knowledge. Someone else will tell me if it is or not. Douglas says his Z10 is still in hiding. It's been some years, Douglas. It's probably time to come clean on that one. Neon says he's really disappointed with the Silly scooter, S-I-L-I, and the 30 miles per battery. To get that, you have to weigh 8 stone and ride 50 miles per hour. Reality, get 12 miles at 10 stone. So I would get about 5 miles. Oh, hello. What's he doing? He's been doing some testing whilst away. Here we go. Action. Oh, I didn't go in as smooth as I thought it might do. Oh. Dirt in my eye. From putting monsters up on a shelf. A bit of dust. It's been in there for the last hour. I only have suspension on the front of my mountain bike. Prefer it to a full suspension bike. And I think if I'm doing downhill riding, I prefer the full suspension. But as soon as you start going on flat and try and push it, not push it when you're off the bike, but pedaling hard, or uphill, the full suspension just really saps your strength. So yeah, there's a place for each of them. Is it working, Mario?
No.
Nope, not working.
Can you try the other?
I can do.
On the iMac.
Did it? Worked on the iMac?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Is it the M1?
Oh, could be some dodgy stuff with the M1. You're right. Not the motorway. Apparently, Segway and not going to concentrate on EUCs anymore and focus on an electric motorbike that looks like the one from Tron movie. Segway, 9-bot, don't forget, essentially are a robotics company, is what they are. That's where they grew from, really. And then raised all that funding to be able to buy Segway, so they didn't get stung on paying. No, it's not working. Ian and Mario, are you using Ecamm or OBS?
Sling Studio.
Sling Studio. That's what we're using. In fact, there's a logo. So, Sling Studio. See? Sling Studio. That's what we're trying to use. Well, kind of, on an iPad. But
No, I need it.
I was going to try and see if there's some settings in here. We might as well, live on the air. It's actually a real tasty looking cheap adapter. Cheap adapter. Could be an indication to the problem. Let's try around the other way. It doesn't fit in very well.
No.
It's a bit worrying. So Mario, display settings, is it? This is where we're going to go. Now, we are on a journey now where system preferences, displays. There we go. Let's double click that. I'm going to click a load of buttons and see what happens. Arrangement. Mirror displays. Boom. Has that worked?